hopefully I can lay out the cards. Yeah. I won't go too far ahead because, yeah, keeping it in ads. Oh, thank you, Amivio. Yes, strong energy always affects the stream. Hopefully the stream isn't frozen again. But yes, I always come back. So I'm going to check my bit rate just to make sure. And I do come back. So, yes. Oh, I didn't need this one. Oh, perfectly imperfect. Welcome in. Last thing you heard was me reading the last comment. Okay. So, stream is frozen. Got an ad. Oh, yeah. Look. I know I've got to buy a gift but the person doesn't deserve a better gift. But can you understand having a feeling of living an illusion? It's just a feeling, it's not reality. But it's frustrating that someone doesn't seem to be able to give you a correct answer or an actual answer. Can you understand these shoopers? It makes sense. You're going to get an answer. It may be the exact answer you want. However, you're going to doubt it because it is the exact answer you want. Okay. Does it involve that person being aggressive in any way? Shoopers? Just let me know. Oh, you fell asleep, but you're back now, gold hairs. I've been back on for quite a while. You would have to say no. Okay. Then I'm not sure why I'm seeing protection and getting the answer that you want. You're always willing to give people a second chance. Oh, gold hairs, I'm sorry. I've been back on for a few hours now, actually. Yes, I was gone a long time, but I'll get there. So, shoopers, if you can understand giving more than what you receive, I just have to make sense of this. Because the cards are accurate, I know that. Oh, look, gold hairs, we'll get there. Situation called for it anyway. Okay. However, I feel it's been multiple situations and multiple consecutives. Now, there I feel that I feel like the third party thing is macho speak or masculine or divine masculine speak. Not in a bad way, but it's been silent. There is an ad break coming up. Thank you for the hydrate, gold hairs. I feel this person is obsessed in a way with you. Hi bye is fine. When people get tongue-tied, hi bye is fine. Thank you for the hydrate, gold hairs. There you go. I feel you have protection in this situation, Shoopers. I feel like the illusion and frustration was to dealing with the same situations in life. Because I do get in the center of the read protection. And just after protection is hope. Oh, look, the dreams that people appear in that they're not meant to are wonderful. Yeah. Okay, ads are playing again. This time of year, ads go up and up and up and up and up. Anybody else experience that? You're probably all in ads, but I'll get there. Okay, I've got to get this out the way. And instead of taking a break, I'm just going to include most of you in my cigarette break. I'll go without coffee. How's that for being dedicated? Smoko. That's what we say in Australia when we want 5 minutes. Smoko. Okay. Yeah. But this time of year, no matter which medium you're following, ads are... That's okay, Shoopers. I'm having a ciggy. So if you want to have a ciggy, have one. I'm just finishing off your read, Shoopers. I thought it'd be safer instead of using the Be Right Back and refilling my coffee. I'll just have water. I feel like you need... I know you said you told a friend just to let it out. I feel like you need to let it out to the person concerned. Because I feel you're both having the same frustrations, the same deja vu. Thank you, Black Empathy, for the hydrate. Okay. This is the last of my coffee, I think. Still one sip left. So Shoopers, I really do get that it's illusionary to you, but it's also illusionary to them, the amount you have in common. I feel like it needs to be expressed that you... Yeah, I don't think it's a third party. But telling someone, thank you, Black Empathy, I like it as well, but even telling someone you meet that you think you have a lot in common isn't a pickup line. It's the way we make friends. And I feel you're not even sure if they're attached. Because I get that the frustration and illusion is on both ends. So Shoopers, the only way you're going to survive this and get through it is... How I would approach it, you already know the person. No, I'd approach it by saying, I feel this really weird connection with you, like a past life one. And that's whether they believe in past lives or not. Because that's just telling somebody that you feel a really magnetic connection with them. It may not be romantic, but it is a magnetic connection. Hey, Brini, 12 months anniversary. Woo! Welcome in. And thank you earlier for the shout out. But Shoopers, I feel that you do need to let them know that you've felt drawn to them. Don't allow it to be an obsession that never... Oh, thank you, Brini. Don't allow it to be an obsession that is always not spoken of, because it's better that you express it and move forward. Once you've expressed it, then you can step back. But while it's still there, while that tension is still there, you never know how it's going to blow up out of your mouth. Take control of it before it blows up out of your mouth by doing it discreetly. And hopefully, Shoopers, that makes sense. I don't think the feeling's wrong at all. You felt that maybe he would be the one to approach you. That's a hope. And I would rather get it out in the open, clear the air. Think of a toilet that doesn't have a window. It has to be done. It has to be cleaned. But does it really matter who, as long as it doesn't cloud up the air? Oh. I've got everything flying everywhere at the moment. You love the analogy. Well, the analogy was disgusting, but let's face it, it's pretty much the same. You can either have this unspoken tension that goes nowhere and makes everybody feel uncomfortable, or you can express it. It's let out into the ether. You're not hiding anything, you're being honest. And it removes that tension. Think of it like holding in gas. Yeah. Don't be a clogged toilet. Chat. I like that, Gold Hairs. I like that. Don't be a clogged toilet. Chat. And don't hold in the gas. Let it out before it stinks. Okay. Now, I do know I have to fit you in, Gold Hairs. But, okay, I've got Shoopers done. And I've got to scroll back. Swap hands, Karen. Who cares if it's on screen? Well, Gold Hairs, you were actually up. So, sweet dreams, Shoopers, and thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for supporting Leary C. You are amazing. And such an emotional read for me. There you go. I must be reading your mind perfectly imperfect. But Gold Hairs, you are up next. I did, just before Shoopers, you were next in queue, so I'm just reversing it here. But there's been so many ads in one hit, I decided to light up a ciggy. So I'm going to finish it if that's okay. Now let's see. I need to use a different deck for you, Gold Hairs. Why is this? Can you understand studying chakras? Gold Hairs, can you understand studying chakras? I know them, but I haven't studied them. So, yes. But I feel it's an in-depth knowledge of how they're connected. It's how one feeds into the other, and I can see this feeding going from the solar plexus all the way down to the base chakra, all the way up again. It's like a figure eight between every chakra. And I do feel your heart chakra is your healing chakra. And this is coming from someone who knows absolutely nothing about chakras. I know about them, I know where they're situated, but I don't have an in-depth study knowledge of it. So, but I'm like seeing a figure eight. The root, solar, yeah, see, we call it the base. The root chakra is the base chakra. We were talking about the sacral chakra earlier on. Sacral has actually been replaced by sacrum because of the Latin AL, meaning essentially male and female, where UM is non-gender specific. So there you go, you've learned something today. Just like me, I've learned something today too. I've learnt something today too. Yeah, it has been officially replaced by the word sacrum. So it's non-gender specific. The UM means human. Or of. Actually, yeah, the Latin it means of, but I feel a growth in intuition. I think that's why I picked up the chakras. There's been a growth in intuition, and you've had one of your wishes fulfilled. I feel you've passed a milestone. You set yourself goals, and you've passed a milestone. Okay, yep, and here's the base chakra, or as you called it, the root chakra. I do feel that you are withholding your own pain when you're interacting with others. I knew it was going to be chakras showing up, the third eye. So I got intuition and the third eye chakra. This is a good read. But there's an overcoming of vulnerability. Yeah, in real life. Yeah, I get the in real life stuff, but hiding that vulnerability, I feel, is actually enhancing the vulnerability. And one of the reasons I mentioned the sacral chakra or the sacrum chakra is I feel there needs to be work done there. So I feel the pain is around the hip. It could even be sciatica, the nerve that runs from the hip down the leg. And I feel if there is a physical cause, please get it checked out. I feel you already have. But once you clear the chakras, I do see that drifting away. One side of your body is longer. Thank you, Gold Hairs, for admitting that. I feel it's the left side. I got a 50-50 shot, but I do feel it's the left side. And you don't have to suffer, you don't have to suffer in silence. I feel that help will be returned to you in opening up about vulnerability. Hope will be returned to you. Now, let's see. How many chakras, seriously, out of all the cards in this deck, you've got 3 chakras. And didn't I tell you your heart chakra was the healing chakra? Open up your heart again, particularly when working with your intuition. Seriously, 3 chakra cards, the base, the third eye, and the heart. Let's see, how many cards do I have to go through to get the sacral? More than I thought. If it's more than 10, I stop. No, I stop. They're the 3 main ones. But open up your heart chakra. I feel things will change. And the heart chakra also involves trust. So just remember that the heart chakra also involves trust. And I feel there's a bruising in the trust. So hopefully that helps, Gold Hairs. Seriously, I still can't get over. That's the deck and there's 3 chakra cards. Why did I even start on that? Yeah, I call it a bruise, but you can call it a dent. Everybody has their own ways of referring to things. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong. Taco Lover, welcome in. Okay. Who was live? Let's see. Who brought up the list? Okay. Gus is next. And even though Gus is in the list, I do feel... That's okay, Gold Hairs. You're done. Even though Gus is in the list, Charlie did tell me that it was way past bedtime. Hey, Taco Lover. Now, Blue Moss Dragonette is still sitting in the viewers. Oh, there should be a position one. There should be a position one, but anyway, everybody's putting up the list, so I get to see it. I'm not going to remove Gus because Gus still is in the viewers and is subbing. So Amanda, I'll do your read now. And so Behind the Lash Streaming. It's your read now. I just won't remove Gus from the live spot, but I'll just move people up. Now, Amanda, can you understand about being uncertain? I feel like there might be a pull down of energy. In real life it's different, but online there's a pull down of energy. It's almost like I'm picking up a regret. Just a yes or a no here, Amanda's fine. Yes on the energy. I feel it's tied to living arrangements for some reason. It's tied to home chaos or home energy not being right. Okay. There's a consideration of whether to walk away now. Yeah. It's almost like I'm considering to cut my losses and walk away now. And I feel this has something to do with cost of living. And the cost of living, no matter where you are, is ridiculous. But it's like the choices aren't showing up. The alternatives aren't showing up. Okay. I've got saving up. I've got the Sun. And I've got the Hierophant. And above that is the Knight of Swords. This is a difficult one for me, Amanda, because I know there's a sense of wanting to flee. But there's also the question, am I going to be protected if I flee? Am I going to have enough money if I flee? You know, the fight or flight response is in every part of our energy. We either choose to fight a situation or we choose to take flight, as in move away from the situation. I feel you on the edge of moving away from the situation with the 8s here. And there's a sense of feeling financially used. You did like months ago. Okay. Can you understand it's like a rubber band I'm getting with money. It's like stretching it. I don't know how much further I can stretch it. Like 5 Mondays ago. Well, then it's evidence for you rather than anything else. But I'm still trying to balance the scales. I didn't understand this first section, so I did another one for you. 5 months. That's okay. I get autocorrect. It can be a nightmare. The sun here confuses me though, so I feel there may be social opportunities that you've only just discovered. Hi Dre, this is exactly the same stream as you popped into earlier. Believe it or not. Exactly the same stream. Okay. The sun is confusing me only because it shows stability. And I do feel there's saving towards a common goal, but there's still the flight. This read is confusing me. And I do have to say about 8 or 9 days ago. Dinas Estevez, welcome in for the first time. I have to say about 8 or 9 days ago things changed. So what am I? The start of... That would be the start of... No, I feel this is about you, Amanda. That's why I was confused in the first bit. But if that happened to you months ago, I haven't seen you for months, so that's okay. This bit where the sun's coming out and saving for a common goal, I get that there's blessings around that, if that makes sense. If it's not taking flight, it's taking a risk. But you know what they say, with risk can be reward. I do see it as a risk move, but I do see reward. And I do know you stream, Amanda. I feel there may be consideration about co-streaming, and it may be with someone you've lost communication with. There you go. That you need to save money for. And you're taking somebody that wouldn't have gone with your other streamer friends. That makes sense now. I can rest easy, Amanda. Finally got there. you're taking somebody with you to meet your streamer friends. That's the common goal. That's the moving. That's the... there you go. I'm going to end there, Amanda, because this was confusing for me. It was confusing, but all relevant. And I want to say keep saving up, because this goal you have is huge. As in, it plays a big part. And I know I said I was going to drink water from now on, but I really can't do that. So, Amivo, you're up next when I come back. And I just have to refill my coffee. You're up next when I come back. Haven't had dinner yet, gold hairs. When I was gone for a while, I had to reset the internet. I had to have a break because I had an emotional read. I got a delivery. Oh, sweet dreams, Amanda. I needed a break because of the emotional reading I had prior. Before that break had even ended, I got one delivery. And then I had to reset my whole internet. And then another delivery arrived halfway through my internet resetting. And I didn't know where it was up to. So yes, it was just, I forget which viewer told me it was a roller coaster of events, and it was. It was like, oh my goodness, could anybody else knock at the door and interrupt me? And that's how it was. But, and I do hope you have sweet dreams, Amanda. I do know it's going to be positive. So there we go. And this time I need a break because I have to make my own coffee. Now, going by past times, it's going to be a little longer than 5 minutes, because I need to set up a kettle in here so I can make it while I'm doing reads. No, too complicated. I will be back as soon as possible. Hopefully I stay online. I am back, and I am going through the weirdest day. If you were in the stream when I said there was a fly buzzing around, you would never believe where the fly landed. As I was leaving the room, it landed inside my coffee cup. Did not realise, made myself a coffee, looked down, I had to wash the cup out again. So buying me a kettle taco lover, nice thought, but at the same time, it's like I'd have nowhere to wash it out if I... Oh. Thank you for the welcome back. And Amivo, you are up next. And I am picking up an energy of an empty chair. And when I pick up energy of empty chair, it's like I'm feeling that someone's missing. As in missing from your life. You still there, Jing? Haven't gone past ya? It's not your read yet, Jing. You're number 4 in this position. Be kind to the others in the chat, Jing. Okay, Amivo, can you understand that there's someone missing from your life that was once there? Just a yes or a no at this stage. Thank you for the hydrate, Jing. I'm going to have water this time. Gold hairs, you nearly made me spurt water out. You had like a soul brother, passed away. Amivo, can you understand passed away? And I'm getting throat. Okay, but not a sister. No, this is someone that was known. I do feel passed by their own hand. And I'm getting the throat area. Okay. Just a yes or a no at this stage is fine. You don't have to give me details. Unless you wish to. And Amivo, if you can understand having regrets about recklessness in your own life, and yes or no, if you get thrown to an ad, please, you never had a chance to meet in real life. I'm dealing with real life here. So if you can understand yourself having regrets about wild behavior, you got emotionally, that's okay. But I am getting regrets about a wild behavior, we all have a devilish side. Let's face it, there's this side of us that can be quite mischievous. And even though you're responsible now, I get that there is some regret over that devilish life. As in, not devilish, mischievous. Risk-taking. I'm glad you take responsibility for it, Amevio. Good on you. But I'm feeling that at the moment you're ready to take the next step in life. Yeah. It's almost like on the eve of a wedding. This is the kind of energy I'm picking up. It's on the eve of a wedding, and I get that there's a missing chair. Ah, that's why. But there was a family member who supported you, who praised you, who showed you a good work ethic. And parents aren't given a guide when they have children. It's the one thing I had to learn as an adult. My parents weren't given a guide when I was born, and I was the eldest. So they did it on instinct alone. Yeah, but can you understand there being an uncle who was supportive? Just a yes or a no. You don't know. Okay, in your quiet moments, have a think about it. I can't change what I am getting. I'm getting that there was an uncle that was supportive. I'm getting you're on the verge of your own life. So it's almost like on the eve of your wedding. I'm getting your own life. And yes, our parents have us. Yeah, I'm the black sheep too. But have a think about it in your quiet moments. I believe it'll come to you. Our parents have us for 16 to 18 years of our life. And then we've got our own wings. We can either spend the rest of our life blaming our parents, or we can start taking charge and create our own life going forward. I feel you've already started doing that, Amevio. And I really feel that you're in a situation with somebody with a lot of love. There's no ancestry curse here. Not that I'm picking up. But you can take responsibility for your tomorrow. I don't pick up curses. So some others may say it, but I don't pick them up. I feel like you're already on that journey. And it's only going to improve from here. There is somebody that you like a lot. And just be wary that money or gifts is not what this person wants. Yes, it's nice to get them, but this person wants your energy, wants your personality. And hopefully that makes sense for you, Amevio. What do you mean, like how? I get emotional attachment to a person. I feel that in real life, I feel that the person you're wanting to impress with gifts and material things, gifts and money, and that's not what they want. You think you know that person. I think you do too. But they want to get to know you deep and not just superficial. So, Amevio, just be aware that you don't have to spend a lot. You just have to listen. And your past is your past. Try and leave it there. You get it now. Your past is your past. Try and leave it there. Okay. So, okay, I can remove 2. And Jing, you are next. As soon as I fix this up. Okay. And Jing. You interrupted before, Jing, and now you've disappeared. I'll just get somebody else to check the queue because Jing usually complains if I miss. So if I could get somebody else to check the viewers for me, that would be awesome. Jing's not there. Thank you. Thank you, Gold Hairs. Yes, it's just looking at the viewers, Taco Lover. Because at the moment, I am just over losing my cool. I'm over losing my cool. So I just need one other person to confirm that Jing is not in the viewers. Yes, some people are just consistently inconsiderate. And this is one person that has been. So you don't see them either. Okay, I've got two, Gold Hairs and Taco Lover. And I'm not a cop. Welcome in and thank you for checking the viewers. So, Quino, you're up next. Oh, thank you. And you can't, yeah. Oh, it happens all the time. It's just the complaints that come after someone misses their turn. Just jump on them if they do. Okay, Quino, you're up. And I'm feeling a conflicting work ethic. A conflict. It's as if I'm picking up your energy and you've got a really good work ethic, but it's somehow conflicted at the moment. Whack 'em upside the head. Oh, yeah. It's like whack-a-mole. Oh, Karen, that was naughty. But, Quino, can you understand? You've got a really good work ethic, but at the moment, it's like I've lost it a bit. You're buffering a little bit. Hopefully it's not my bit rate showing up as excellent, but that means nothing. I got kicked off before with that. And Dre, you're not in the list. I've done a reading for you. What's the difference between love and lust? Love is caring about another person, about their well-being, about their happiness. That's love. Lust is the physical side of love. Okay, you reopen Twitch. You get it now, Dre? Lust is about the body. And it is love. It's wanting to please somebody, but with the physical side of things. Thank you, Gold Hairs. You said what I wasn't willing to say on for the time being. Okay. Quino, look, I've almost cursed and sweared at the amount of times I've got kicked off. But can you understand the feeling of, you're welcome, Dre. Quino, can you understand the feeling of not knowing what you're working for? Or why you're putting in so much effort? I'm going to turn over these cards now. Yeah. Life is a roller coaster. Let's start. 3 major arcanas to start with. 4 major arcanas in a 5-card read. 2 types of work come to mind. Okay. Yeah, it's like, and I want to say this is a turning point because of, there's 4 major arcanas here. And I feel it has to do with your emotional well-being or your love of love. And that's weird because Dre just popped in to ask what was the difference again between love and lust. And I feel like you're missing out on the lust bit too. With Temperance here, I feel like you've been meditating. Sorry, I have to be polite, otherwise I might get kicked off. And you don't want to see that happen, do you? And I still haven't put my rose ring on. That's weird. But no weirder than me not having my nails done. But we'll see. I'll get it done tomorrow. I just don't want to be baking cakes and stuff and for Christmas with my nails. To make friends, connections, to have fun. Yeah. I get this is a turning point, and yet there's a bit of a lack of enthusiasm. It's almost like you want to show off someone, and that someone's not there yet. And Quino, I feel like to say to you, pretend they are. Just don't introduce them, otherwise people will think you're introducing an invisible friend. I feel that is what's bringing you down. That's what's reducing the enthusiasm, is love hasn't arrived yet. Always put the yet at the end because it's on its way. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. And I feel this is a Tree of Life moment. Here we've got the Tree of Life, which is like the World card in some respects. Oh, thank you for that, Gold Hairs. I'm one of those old-fashioned cooks that creams the butter and sugar together. Or in my case, I'm doing the vegan stuff. Yeah, it is encouraging. But I feel I'm going to the 5th of January. I know you would like something sooner. You would like it tomorrow. 5th of January isn't that far away. But yes, I cream the butter and, well, in this case, I'm doing the vegan one. So I'm using coconut oil or coconut. Yeah, coconut oil. You're still buffering. Okay, watch the vid later. Watch the VOD later. It's going to take some patience. The 5th of January is what I got in terms of the Wheel of Fortune moving to that era. But I feel you'll be attracting somebody who is an emotional communicator, where you are more an acts of service communicator. So there may be some difficulty in that. You've got the Star card, so you're well regarded. I do get a Virgo sense. Okay, you can understand it. I get a sense of Virgo here. Oh, no, not you, Taco Lover, unless you two have met up in person in real life. Well, Taco Lover, you'd be able to tell me late July? Is it late July? Is the start of Virgo season? No, that's Leo. Late July, August. Okay, August, late August. I can accept that. The 5th of January and a Virgo. Don't say no, Quino. Everybody is different. Even if we have similar star signs, every single person is different. But patience is going to be your best asset here. It's almost like a disinterested asset. Oh, about Taco, you mean? I like that one. No, I'd like to meet Taco in person, but no, just if it happens and you can check their sign. I don't know. Someone told me that even profiles have signs, and there's actually an app or some sort of quiz thing that you can take to get your 16-factor personality thing done. By the way, that is only supposed to be administered and interpreted by a psychologist. So please, if you do the 16PF quiz, don't put it on your dating profile. Yes. And I feel, Quino, you've actually done that. I don't know why it came out of my mouth, but I feel you've actually done it. And please don't put it on your dating profile. It's only supposed to be administered by a psychologist. How that app even exists under the name of games and 16 personalities, I've got no idea. But just be aware of it, that if someone rules you out because of those 4, you know, I can tell you what mine is. I don't know what app, Lady Palace Athena. I just know it's out there. It's called 16 Personalities, and the Psychological Forum, or the Psychological 16PF Personality Factors, gives you 4 letters, and mine is INTP, which is introverted, intuitive, thinking, perception. There you go. See, you've done the 16PF, Lady Palace Athena. But did you do the quiz? It should be administered by a psychologist and interpreted by a psychologist. Oh, thank you, Phoenix Full of Light. Yeah, you did the quiz. It's not meant to be done as a quiz. It's meant to be done by a psychologist. So anyone considering putting that up on a dating profile, please don't. Oh, please don't. Yeah, Taco suits you. I like that, Taco Lover. But, like, Lady Palace Athena is INFP. And I would, with the E on the end, I would say that the I is right on the border of introverted, extroverted. But I haven't administered the test. So even as a psychologist, I cannot interpret it, because there are other numbers that are held within. Yes, back to you, Quino. Yes, the 5th of January is what I got. And I really thought Virgo. But I want to say late August. Late August. So that's after the 23rd or after of August. Now, back to the reads. So, yes, I'm anti that quiz. It does not give you the right answers to the actual 16 PF, which is the personality factors that it's more in depth than just a few letters and whatever occupation they put underneath it. It's much more in depth and should be administered and interpreted by a psychologist. So, yes, that's my beef for today. Okay, now, Quino. We've got Perfectly Imperfect is next. Oh, thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to do... Whoops, the daisies. Now, I believe Gus has actually gone to bed. Oh, I appreciate you too, Quino. And don't think the date... you can do a universal card at the end. You just have to redeem it. What makes you say that, Taco Lover? But Perfectly Imperfect, you just have to redeem the universal card. And I feel game enough. There you go. And I'll do it after the read. Okay. And I believe that... You're welcome. Okay. I believe Gus has actually left. So we'll see where that goes. Now I need to use these. Now, Perfectly Imperfect. Can you understand... You're questioning the amount of time you and others spend online. And this is weird for me because, of course, I'm online. You can be a bit judgy sometimes. Oh, Taco Lover, you haven't judged me at all. And I'm a Scorpio. We're open to being judged and humiliated and all the rest. And if you do get thrown to an ad, please type in ad. Okay. And I want to say you've attempted to get people to meet in real life, but there's a reluctance. Even though geographically you're close. There seems to be a reluctance. And yet I feel that there is a connection there. And yet people's reluctance to meet in real life is dominating. There's one person in particular you desire to meet. And you're wary of a... I know this is a gaming platform, but you're wary of a player energy and an I am energy. So perfectly imperfect, if you can let me know if that resonates. That person is in another country. I feel you've done the right thing. There's a desire for money. So whoever lives in the other country, I get a desire for money. And it's financially hard for both of you. Yeah, but can you understand how their financially hard is a bit unrealistic? I feel like it's a long-winded story. That's what I get. Now, your family interstate. Is there someone not doing well health-wise interstate? I feel like the person that lives in another country may be saying that would be you more than anyone. Okay. I feel like there's a family member interstate that's not feeling the best. And I feel you will travel there and meet up with people online that were online. You can understand the state I'm talking about, that these people come from. New South Wales. Oh, I wish I could go to New South Wales. I had to postpone my October trip to New South Wales because you're originally from there. I'm originally, well, going back a few generations. Wilberforce, which is near Richmond or Windsor in New South Wales, near Sydney. My family originally hail from Wilberforce, New South Wales. Blacktown, there you go. And I was supposed to go to New South Wales in October last year. And I came down with a flu. So I had to cancel. I was so disappointed. But if you're following me on... Oh, the same for you. If you're following me on Instagram, my trips interstate, both Queensland and New South Wales, get posted there. I'm based in Victoria. Yes, you did miss it, Jing. I'm doing a read now for Perfectly Imperfect. You disappeared from the... Jing, don't interrupt anybody else's read again. Perfectly Imperfect. I'm based in Victoria. So... But I feel you're the same. And if you're following me on Instagram, same name as my Twitch name, that's where you are. I'm in Victoria as well. So there you go. I do see you going to New South Wales for some reason. You will go interstate. Western suburbs. Oh, I think you told me, near Melton. You're heading there in January. Okay. Did I give you the circle information for Seaford that do it online? Probably not. But I feel like there's a family issue. There's someone in the family that is unwell at the moment. There's a need to get together, but there's toxicity within the family. Okay. I feel there's still a need to go, and I want to say divinely you will have the strength to get through it. I feel like there is a heavy smoker that is within the family. And when I say heavy, I want to say fairly overweight and chain smokes. I want to say one after the other, after the other, after the other. And I feel it could be a sibling. Ex-smoker. Okay. You might find mother has already taken it up again. Is it mother that's not doing the best at the moment? I feel that's the reason for the trip to New South Wales. And now with the freeways, it's not a bad drive. Okay. She's the cat's mother, but yeah, I'll allow it. Where's King? Okay. Oh no, Jing, I'm not letting back in the queue. Jing just joins the queue and disappears. I don't have the patience for that at the moment. Phoenix full of light. Yeah. Sister. I feel sister is same as mother. I did say sibling, didn't I? Chat, you can correct me if you like. I feel behaviourally wise as well. Yeah. So, Lady Palace Athena, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, Taco Lover. Yes, you did already have your read. And you were definitely bumped up in the queue. Jing, some of these people were in the queue when your read got bumped up. Okay. I'm feeling that this trip to New South Wales, Perfectly Imperfect, could actually be a happy time. I don't see you... I see you getting together with family, but I don't see you living with family. Or staying with family, if that makes any sense at all. Ah, there you go. Perfectly Imperfect. I feel like there may be an invitation for you to stay there or near there. I feel like they may be Richmond North. Richmond North. It's only because I know that area of New South Wales. If not, Penrith. Don't ask me why I think the two places are similar. Ah, Rooty Hill. That's north of Penrith, isn't it? See, my knowledge of New South Wales is basic. But I do return. I worked in Sydney CBD. I don't like New South Wales. I'll stick with Melbourne. Very close together. Yeah, I thought it was. There's also a Friday night. I don't know about January though, so can't comment. But in, I think they call it the Hills Service. Oh, there's other things not so bad about that area. Not Blacktown, but, yeah, it's at the base of the Blue Mountains, so I don't mind going back. Oh, no worries, Emivio. No worries whatsoever. And I'm sorry it gave you strong emotions. If my guides are on point, they're on point. Yeah, I love the Blue Mountains as well, particularly at the base of the Blue Mountains. I don't like too much. I will go into the Blue Mountains, but at the base is just earthy energy. I love it. So, Perfectly Imperfect. Enjoy your trip. And remember, there's more than just immediate family there. But I would check in with your sister, and I do feel that you will have a wonderful time. Yeah, the Universal. You will have a wonderful time. So, Perfectly Imperfect, I hope that resonates for you. Now, I believe Gus has left. Okay. So I need to go to nexts. Taco Lover, you are up. Why does Taco Lover always come in when I've got attitude? When I got attitude. Oh, you're welcome, Perfectly Imperfect. Now, Taco Lover, I'm picking up that there's a pressure on you to conform. Oh, because you can help wipe my attitude away. What, with a quick slap upside the head? Yeah, but I feel it's only this time of year. There's pressure to conform, but it's only this time of year. Oh, there's some strange people around with strange attitudes, I swear. I feel there's a... Hello, Phoenix Rose. I've had to close the queue. It's 10:15 here where I am, and I'm actually quite exhausted. It's been... I swear by the moon and stars. I like that song. I swear. Yeah, I love that song. Now, I really feel it's only this time of the year and it's only a few narrow-minded people. Okay. Taco lover, can you understand faith playing a big part in the conformity? It's like, it's like somebody is really faith-based and you're the challenger to that faith. Let them have their one time of year, because I feel like other times they're okay. And remember, we all need allies. We all need allies going through life. And I feel this person is normally an ally. But I feel that there's someone you would like to bring along. Yeah. Sometimes we have to give to receive. So bring them along as somebody that has nowhere else to be or nowhere else to go. And I feel that will create a bridge with charity, but explain to the other person the rituals, because I feel there are some do not do's that you may need to explain to this person. There you go. The Lovers and Romance. Let's see what the third card is. And Luck. I feel you can take this person. I do feel that once this person understands that there are rituals, yes, I can show you the cards. You've got the Lovers, which is attraction in this deck. You've got the Two of Shells, which is romance. Well, I don't think that's catching up on the... But it says romance, trust me. Thank you. I forgot to put my rose ring on. That's usually on. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Luck is on your side. I do feel the person you want to bring along, if you explain the rituals to them, there won't be an issue. And you will get to spend time getting to know that person on a deeper level. Well, hopefully it resonates for you, Taco, because that's what I'm getting. Because up until this point, you felt nothing but disappointment. It kind of does. I think it does, because they're not. But if you explain the rituals to them, they will be okay. So explain the rituals to them. Explain that it is a faith-based gathering. And you'll be surprised. Seriously, people, don't you know that in any connection, friendship or otherwise, there is always an element of sacrifice we do for the other person. whether that be friendship, whether that be romance, whether that be anything else. We will sacrifice a little bit of ourselves. And that is a way of showing our dedication to the other person. If they know we're sacrificing just a little bit, they will be more than happy to spend time with us. And think about your friends. My friends have rushed to my side when I was taken to hospital. And that's just friends. Forget everyone else. But I do feel like this is going to overcome Oh, thank you, Lady Palestina. And you may think your friends don't care, but why are they your friends? Seriously, why are they your friends if they don't care? I'd rather have nobody around me than have to put on a fake smile every 5 seconds. I'm the real me 100% of the time. And my moods can fluctuate, and they do. Yeah, but they're the ones you don't speak to, Phoenix full of light. So, yeah. Gather new people around you who are at least supportive. At least. At the very least. And I'm not a cop, you're up next. Yeah. Being supportive of differences. We can be different. I didn't necessarily say a romance will blossom. I said the person will understand and will go with you. It's up to you to explore beyond that. And yes, a romance could blossom from the cards that were out. But at least you have a supportive friend, because that person is willing to sacrifice not being their faith as long as they understand the rituals. They will be supportive. And seriously, I've done it. I'm no longer a Catholic, but the amount of Catholic weddings I've been to, just so friends can get married in a Catholic church and have somebody accept communion. Seriously, I thought lightning was going to strike the church down. Having a white witch enter. That's okay, I'm not a cop, I knew you were there. But I'm picking up that there's success and soaring with you. I'm not a cop. Oh, thank you, Taco Lover. Can you understand having recent successes? I'm not a cop. You've had to stand up for them, but I'm getting recent success. Just a yes or a no. Don't have to give me the story. Just so I'm a little. I'd say more than just a little. But let's see what the cards have to say. I want to say they've even surprised you. And they've created a light-heartedness in you that hasn't been there for a while. Okay, yeah. I'm not a cop. Why do you feel romance is a dying art? You feel romance is a dying art. I'm getting very cynical vibes here. It's as if romance is only about looks and money. Everything else doesn't matter. And I want to say it does to the right people. And I feel it's looking further afield. Okay. My Wi-Fi's been at the moment too. I'm not a cop, so I'll give you 1 second. I'll lay out the cards. Yeah. That's what I thought. And I do have to wait for Taco, for I'm not a cop, to refresh Wi-Fi, which seems to have been the theme for the day, is that the internet needs refreshing, particularly where I am. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Okay. Just let me know when you're back. I'm not a cop. It's not just refreshing the app or refreshing the device. You're there again. Can you understand thinking romance is a dying art? And I'm getting a cynical vibe. As in, money and looks are the only things that matter, or possessions are the only things that matter. And it's like I've given up. And I want to say, the right people, you don't have to impress. You just have to be yourself. And I do feel there is a shocking moment that is going to challenge your beliefs. But I feel it needs, heartache from the past needs to be overcome first. I feel a real stabbed in the back, used and thrown out feeling. And I do get the impression that you're looking overseas. And hopefully there's no ad break. Come on, ads. I'm tired. I need to get through the reads. So, you have Nitro, no ads. Good on you. I feel there's saving up. Now you have ads, Phoenix, full of light. See, this is... I'm not a cop. I do get that you're almost seeking overseas. You're seeking other countries to explore. And until then, you're ready to wait. But I get that the disappointment is current. And as before, I've had reads today that are confusing the crap out of me. And this one's no different. Because it's like I go from one thought to another. And it's like, I feel like you've been declined something. And it is in relation to a situation, a romantic situation.